So let's be honest, okay? Mario Odyssey is a masterpiece. It has good graphics, responsive and advanced controls, amazing worlds, cool boss battles, and awesome costumes. The thing is, not costumes are made equal, and some of those outfits in Super Mario Odyssey, well, they're pretty bad, okay? Like, I never ever wore them during my gameplay because of how terrible they actually were. Hey, it's me, Nico, master of the Mario Odyssey top 10s, and here's my top 10 worst costumes in Super Mario Odyssey. Oh, and by the way, if you disagree with some of the choices in my list, it's perfectly fine. You may just not have any sense of fashion whatsoever, and that's okay. I still love you dearly. No, but just kidding. But by the way, spoiler alert, okay? Because Mario Odyssey is still a pretty recent game, so I just want to warn you guys that some of these costumes are spoilers. Okay, now we're set. Let's go! Let's start off this list the right way. When you think Mario, what do you usually think about? Adventures? Princess Peach? Bowser? Koopas? Goombas? Or maybe you just think about Mario being a caveman with a long beard and gross hair? Ew! You know, that's one of the reasons why I dislike the caveman suit. The suit in itself could be kinda cool if it wasn't for that big ugly beard and this gross haircut. Ugh. Because the hat made out of a dry bone is pretty creative. I mean, it's kinda cool, but I just don't like the general look of this outfit. But there's one question that remains. Does Mario wear underwear under that suit? And the answer is yes, I did the math for you, there you go. He seems to wear a coconut for pants, so it's all good. This video is still suitable for all advertisers on YouTube. Phew, I was about to get flagged. Whew. This next suit just came out of nowhere and doesn't seem to fit anywhere in the Mario universe. I mean, don't get me wrong, okay? The caveman truly feels out of place, but considering the fact that the Cascade Kingdom is a prehistoric kingdom with dinosaurs and such, I guess the caveman kind of fits the mood. The scientist outfit, on the other hand, just fits nowhere. There is no robotic kingdom, no science museum kingdom, or anything for that matter. I guess what truly bothers me about this outfit is, once again, the haircut. Like, make Mario a scientist. Okay, sure, whatever. But why give him this disgusting haircut? Okay, apparently after some researches, it's a reference to a Super Game Boy advertisement from the 90s. But even back then, what the heck, man? Also, those spiky hair, they just remind me of another character. Oh no. I remember now. Oh my god! I remember 2 or 3 years ago when there was that amiibo craze and it was super difficult to get some of them in stores and online, and I remember one amiibo that was particularly rare when first announced. Gold Mario. Okay, to be honest, I didn't really see why people were going crazy for this one. It's literally the Mario amiibo, but coated in gold. Nothing special. Well, this is exactly what I think of the gold Mario suit in Super Mario Odyssey. It just makes Mario gold-plated, okay? It's basically just a recolor of Mario. And it kinda looks odd in the Mario universe, especially in New Donk City. It just doesn't fit anything, it clashes with the rest of the city. If they really wanted to make something special for Mario, they should have made him pink gold. Now that would have been a great outfit. I have seen a couple of movies this year, but the scariest movie I have seen is definitely It. I saw it at the theater and I was afraid of clowns trying to murder me on my way home. So, how do you think I reacted when I saw this? Ugh, what the heck? I mean, I don't like clowns, and I especially don't want to see clowns in my Mario game. And look at Mario's makeup. It's not really beautiful, it's not a work of art, it's just plain weird and it's creeping me out. I really think that this costume really feels out of place in a Mario game. But then again, seeing real human beings next to Mario also feels out of place. And don't get me started on that giant dragon. Well, come to think of it, the clown costume isn't half bad anymore. What do you get if you take Mario, you give him a couple of bucks and you send him into a clothing store and you let him pick his very own outfit? Well, probably something like this. It is called a fashionable outfit and the description reads, "I'm not clashing, you're clashing." Well, excuse me, Mario. A striped shirt, a checkerboard t-shirt, and a polka dot pair of pants? All of this with a red and blue cap? This outfit is pretty ridiculous, and calling it fashionable is one big mistake. It's one big lie. The suit actually originated in a Japanese 3DS commercial where this girl touches all of the Nintendo characters and they all get fashionable outfits. Sure, it's a cool reference, but come on, the outfit still is pretty freaking ugly, let's be honest. This next suit is kinda weird looking and feels really outdated. It's the sailor suit, and I mean, just look at Mario in that suit. Look at the little hat, look at the little red thingy. Does that outfit ring a true hero? Do you feel powerful seeing that? No, not really. And if sailors truly did wear that kind of outfit back in the old times, well, I feel bad for them. How can anyone take you serious when you wear that kind of outfit? Plus, it doesn't fit any particular kingdom in the game. I guess it's best suited for one of the two water kingdoms, but then there is no boat on any of these kingdoms, so what's the point of having a sailor suit? You know what? Instead of having a sailor suit, I'd have preferred a Sailor Moon suit. Now that would have been way better. I have trouble explaining this next suit, and maybe it's because I'm not very familiar with the Japanese culture. As I mentioned in my top 10 best costumes, Bowser's Kingdom in this game is inspired by Japanese culture, with traditional Japanese houses being everywhere and the music having this Japanese feel to it. And in my best list, I put the samurai suit because of how awesome it looked and how it made Mario look like a warrior. But this next suit is the Hakama suit. Hakama is a type of traditional Japanese clothing that people used to wear all the time, but now they mostly do wear it on special occasions like weddings and such. And seeing Mario wear the Hakama suit just feels weird. This also doesn't come with any special hat, so good luck trying to find a hat that both respects the fashion of this suit and respects the Japanese culture. In reality, I guess it's a pretty cool suit to wear if you want to respect those Japanese people, but in a Mario game, it just kinda feels out of place. So, the main mechanic in Super Mario Odyssey is the capture mechanic, where you can control many enemies. In Mario Sunshine it was all about flood and cleaning stuff. Mario 64 had different hats. The wing cap allowing you to fly, the vanish cap turning you invisible and making you go through walls, and finally the metal cap making you invincible and making you walk underwater. Well, this last one made a return in Super Mario Odyssey. Except this time, Metal Mario suit doesn't make you invulnerable. Look, I'm made out of metal and I can actually burn my butt on this little flame? Come on! Also, I can now swim freely in the water instead of just sinking to the bottom like Mario 64 did. This is so unrealistic! And last but not least, as opposed to the original Mario 64 costume that looks pretty good, this one just looks ugly in a HD world. I mean, ugh, it's definitely not the best costume in my opinion. Finishing the main quest in Super Mario Odyssey is not that difficult, but once that is done, you have a lot more things to do. And once you collected enough moons, you can finally go to the dark side of the moon. And once there, you have to defeat the Brutals again, and doing so gives you the King suit. Yup, you are now the king of this game. But this costume is clearly not worthy of all the troubles I went through to obtain it. It just looks kinda funny to me, I don't know why, it looks out of place in the Mario universe. But anyways, now that Mario is the king of the world, is Princess Peach still a princess, or does she turn into a queen? I don't know, after all, she friend-zoned Mario in a very savage way at the end of the game, so maybe he doesn't want her to be his queen. Maybe he'll go for Pauline. Yeah, I can definitely see that. Pauline is bae. Alright, so you've seen some pretty bad costumes so far, right? Well, here's the worst in the game. There you go. What? You don't see it? Are you waiting for something to happen? Well, folks, this is the invisible cap, and it does just that. It makes you invisible. Seeing Mario in a Mario game is so overrated, am I right? I mean, come on. Well, my gripe with this hat is the fact that you don't see Mario anymore, and there's no real benefit to that. You don't go through special walls like Mario 64, or I don't know, you can't fly like a ghost, or you can go through enemies, or no. You literally have all of the same exact powers as before, except now you don't see yourself. I guess some gamers might say it makes the game harder, and they love that, but I just don't get it. Although, I'm not gonna lie, doing the jump rope challenge as Invisible Mario was kind of fun, so I can't quite see the appeal. Still, I don't like this costume as it's not really a costume, it's air, I don't know, it's nothing, man. So there you have it, those are my picks for the worst costumes in Super Mario Odyssey. But did you know that I also made a list of the top 10 best costumes in Mario Odyssey? You should click on those little annotations or little panels, whatever you want to call them. And you should watch my videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Maybe, please, come back.